Hi guys, it's Julie. Welcome back to my wonderful BC life. I'm back today with my Christmas presents from Dave. I thought I'd share what Dave got me, and he got me something pretty good. So anyway, before I do that, I'm just going to throw in a little bit of video footage of when Richard and Emily were here, we went bowling. I had not been bowling in I don't know how long, probably at least a couple of decades. And the only times I'd ever been bowling, it was 5-pin. Well, there was no 5-pin bowling there. It was 10-pin bowling, which I've never done. And they do have different weights of balls. They're not all the really heavy ones. Some of them are lighter, but they're still heavy enough. And I was worried that with my back being the way that it is, if I'm like going like this and throwing the ball down, that it's going to throw my back out of alignment. So I thought, I better not do that. So what I ended up doing was I would squat down and then I would just sort of toss the ball out in front of me, which undoubtedly looked really dumb. I have no doubt. I'm sure many a person was going, what the heck is that woman doing? But I felt like I had to do it. If I was going to participate, I had to do it that way. And I managed to get through 4 games of bowling, and everybody kept saying, boy, are you ever going to be sore after doing all those squats? You know, I was not sore at all. So it goes to show you, I do a lot of squats in my regular routine as it is. The only thing that was a bit sore, and even that was only when I laid down, was my back was a bit out of kilter, but not too bad. But anyway, nonetheless, I threw that ball over and over again, doing it my own way, and I actually did really well in the one game. The rest of the games I sucked, but but what do you expect? I don't normally bowl, right? So anyway, the funny thing too was that I didn't want to put my fingers in the holes of the ball. One of the main reasons was that I didn't want to have to throw it that way. So I figured it didn't make sense for me to do it that way because I would hurt my back. But then there was also the thought in the back of my mind too that, oh, this is going to be hard on your fingernails. Well, I thought, well, okay, I'll just, like I say, between the one thing and the other, just toss it down the way I did. So anyway, I noticed as I kept playing, like we did, like I said, 4 games, I noticed that I started getting chips at the ends of my fingernails, despite the fact that I wasn't doing it the other way. I was still getting chips. So anyway, it hit this point where this fingernail right here, as you can see, it's quite short, definitely way shorter than I normally wear them. And this one went down right to the quick. And I'm like, well, that did it now. And I'd already suffered a casualty when I was putting up the one Christmas tree. I had to strip all the lights off of it and put new lights on. And I had already had a casualty with this thumbnail, which went right down to the quick. And it's starting to come back now, as you can see. But it actually hurt a lot when I did that one. So anyway, I just said, okay, we're going to have a fresh start. I trimmed them all down because it just looks dumb if you've got, you know, one really short one and a bunch of long ones. Just like trim them all back, give them a fresh start. So anyways, that's why, in case anybody's noticed, gee, Julie's fingernails don't seem to be very long. That would be why. Like I say, they had a bunch of casualties with the bowling and then the one with the tree. But anyway, I will put in here a little bit of footage from our trip down to the bowling alley while Richard and Emily were here. Oh man, it was almost a good line there. You're aiming for that.
Oh, almost.
champion. Well, we had lots of fun. Like I say, it was something different for us to do, and I think we all had a good time. I know we did. So I now will show my arrangement that I have on my dining table. I was talking before about putting the different ribbon in it, and I did do that. I will say I was completely disappointed. Sorry, Dollarama, but I was completely disappointed with your ribbon. It was supposed to be wired. There is no wire in this ribbon, so it's not cooperating with me at all. And also there was one spot, probably about right in the middle of the whole roll, there was one spot that had a big bad spot that was at least this long. And I'm like, well, that's not good. So I barely got enough out of it. Well, I mean, I got enough out of it. But like I say, it's still not cooperating the way I would like to because there's no wire in the ribbon. So anyway, I will still show you how it turned out anyway. Well, here's how it turned out with the candy cane striped ribbon, which like I say has no wire in it. But anyway, I got a little bow there and some other bow type things in here, different types of bows. And down at the side here, and then of course on the other side over here, I put some little ribbons in there. And that looks so much nicer than the color ribbon that was already in there. Although I will say that the other ribbon that was in there was a better quality ribbon. But at least it looks pretty. And if I see some better ribbon, I will pick that up somewhere down the road. Okay, now the next thing that I was talking about doing in the last video was I had bought the little doggy costume with the little thing that goes around the neck and the little Santa hat. I did try it on my gingerbread man and it wasn't big enough for him. It was too snug. So I thought, well, where else can I put a little Santa hat? And I looked around and there he was sitting on Dave's dresser is my little Easter bunny. Now, I know you're probably wondering why I have my Easter bunny out in December, but I just like my bunny and he's been out all year. So there he was sitting there and I thought, I think the hat will fit him for sure. So here's my little Easter bunny with his little Santa outfit on. Isn't that cute? And like I say, he was a Dollarama Easter bunny that I got, I think, 2 Easters ago. And so, anyway, he's totally cute. And I thought this part here is a little bit big on him. I could probably cinch that up somehow and make it a little bit more snug on him. But I don't think it really matters too much. Anyway, that's where that went. Okay. So we'll get on with the rest of the stuff in a moment, but I think I left one thing over there, so I'm going to go get it. Okay, I'm back. Now, I'll start off with my stocking stuffers first. The first one's kind of a funny one, because you'd say, well, why would your husband buy you that for your stocking? There was a reason. It's a little box of 18 wet naps. Now, okay, why would he get me wet naps, you ask? Well, that's because I always keep wet naps in both of the cars. Right in the glove compartment, I keep wet naps in there in case somebody gets sticky fingers or dirty hands or whatever, you know, whether you, touched a gas pump or whatever, sometimes it's just handy to have them in the car. So the one day I went to get a wet nap and it was as dry as a bone. So based on that, he must have seen the wet naps and thought, she needs more wet naps. So he got me wet naps. So I kind of thought that was funny. And then he got me this. It's Abby's Candy Sponge Toffee. Look at that. I haven't had just plain sponge toffee in a long time. And I do like it. So that'll be good for the dental work. Make sure you brush your teeth after you have that. But it's very tasty though. So he got me that. And he got me a little bag of nibs and a little package of Twizzlers. And then he got me some Mike and Ike's. I can tell that he went to Dollar Tree because I can pretty much guarantee that that's where most of these things came from. For sure this one did because that's their Dollar Tree sticker. And I've been good. The only thing of the items that he got me to eat in my stocking that I've actually eaten was a little bag of corn chips, and they came from Dollar Tree too. I got munchies one night and thought, I've got that bag of corn chips over there. I shouldn't eat them, but I'm going to. So anyway, he got me a little box of Junior Mints because he knows I like those. And he knows I like coconut cream cookies, so he got me a little package of Devon coconut cream cookies. And then he got me some nail polish. Now I'm a little apprehensive because I did actually say to him, I said, don't buy nail polish at Dollar Tree. And either he had already bought this at that point or he forgot that I said it. Because I know I had that one bottle, it might have even been 2 bottles of this particular brand that I was not happy with. I found that it had a very strong scent to it and it took forever to dry. So I'm hoping these aren't like that. Maybe these are newer ones. Maybe it was just old stock, I don't know. But he got me the Cosmic Colors, and there's that one there. And like I say, this is the brand I've had issues with before, so I'm hoping these are okay. And he also got me this one, which is also Cosmic Colors. They're very pretty colors. He's good at picking out colors. I'll give him credit for that. He knows what kind of colors are pretty, so he does pick out nice ones. Now this one here is a different brand, and I'm not familiar with this brand. It's the first time I've used it. It's Tivoli One Step Gel Nail Color, and this is the one I'm currently wearing. So this one might be okay because, like I say, I haven't used that one before. And that is, like I say, the one I've been wearing. And then he got me some socks. Naughty or nice, they are men's socks, but that's okay. I've got big feet. They will fit me, I guarantee it. And they're Christmas socks, which I really need like a hole in the head, but it doesn't matter. I still like having more of them. Now let's see here. I'm trying to guess what each individual one looks like. Santa. Let's see. Let's take the package open. Let's stop for a moment and I'll get the scissors. Okay, I'm back. There's what the package looks like when they're all in it. Naughty or nice, it says, and it's got 3 pairs of stockings. Now I'm going to attempt to open this up. I don't want to cut the socks though, so I'm going to have to use caution. There we go, I got that part done. Of course, they're all taped in there in every which way. You had to know that was going to happen. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Let's see. Get all the cardboard off of it. This one says Bah Humbug, and it's got a Santa on it, and then it's got the colors down at the foot, so that's cute. This one says Don't Stop Believing, Santa in the Chimney, so that's cute too. And then this one, Dear Santa, I Can Explain. And there it is, the little gingerbread man. The poor little guy's got a bite right out of his head. So those are cute socks. I'll for sure be wearing those. And then, let's see, what else did we get? Okay, well, this was also in my stocking. I got this little gingerbread ornament. And Dave says to me, he says, do you have that one yet? And I'm like, no, I don't. So I definitely do now. He's cute. So I'll be putting him on my gingerbread tree. And then he got me, he got me a Dollarama gift card, $25. He should have gotten me a bigger one. You know, $25 doesn't go that far at Dollarama these days. That's like one outing right there. There won't be any left at the end of the day. But anyway, nonetheless, I'm still grateful for it. And then he got me some President's Choice 3-ply buffet napkins. It's a package of 40. You're probably wondering why he got me that. You'll know in a moment. And that looks like this. It's got gingerbread and stuff on it, socks and stuff. So to go with that, he got me, and he knew I wanted this because he was with me the one day and I saw it and I said, oh, I really would like that. And it's this little napkin holder. Look at that. The gingerbread man's on both sides, so it doesn't matter which way you put it. The gingerbread man will still show, and I can put my napkins in there. Plus, I've still got some napkins over there that I'm using. But nonetheless, very cute. Look at the expression on his face. Look at his eyes. He almost looks sleepy, but he looks happy. And he matches my little gingerbread mug that I got earlier, which I also got at the Real Canadian Superstore. See, he even has the same eyes. So anyway, he matches that, so that's cute. And then I got this. We saw this somewhere, and I said, oh, that's cute. And he went back and he got it for me, even though this is another one of those things that right now I need like a hole in the head, another Christmas cushion. Because I'm running out of places to put them, but that's okay. I will find a place. I always do. That's become my motto, hasn't it? I'll always find a place for it. So anyway, look at this. Am I upside down? Oh, dear God, I'm upside down. Let's get that right. Ho, ho, ho. And it's got the little tassels or whatever you want to call them in the corners. So cute. And like I say, he liked it and I liked it, so he went back and got me that. So now for my main gift. You may or may not have guessed what it was going to be. I have been wanting this for a while, complaining about my storage issues on my phone that I've been having. My other phone was just 128 gigabytes, so it did not have a lot of storage for the type of things that I use the phone for. And so I was having a lot of issues with that. And Dave heard me complaining. So he went and got me the new Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. And I believe this one's 518 megabytes, something like that. So there it is in all of its glory. Look at that piece of beauty right there. I haven't got my things switched over to it yet. I was just researching online how to do it last night. And I think Dave's going to help me with it tonight. Between the two of us, I'm pretty confident that we can get it done. But I have to get a case for it. And you know how much they charge for cases. And I just hate paying that much for them. And I was looking on AliExpress. We've bought things from them before. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, geez, they've got some pretty nice looking cases on there. And they're like less than $10 or maybe $12.99, something like that, which is way cheaper than you would pay for a cell phone case around here. So do I take the chance of ordering one of those cases for it? And, you know, they claim they're shock resistant. They've even got some on there that claim that they can be used with water and all that. And it's like, well, do I take the chance? I don't know. But we have to buy 2 cases because I'm going to give my S21 to Dave, and he'll just set my old S9. That one will just get put away in case something happens to one of the phones. At least we've got a backup. But anyway, on my S21, I've got a sparkly case on it, and needless to say, he does not want a sparkly case on his phone. And the case for that phone won't fit this one. They deliberately do that, I swear. They are always changing things just a little bit so you can't reuse anything. So anyway, I'll have to get 2 new cases, and do I take the chance of buying it from AliExpress? I could look and see if Temu has any too and see what they say. I haven't looked on there yet, I don't think. But anyway, I'll come up with something in it, but I would like to get it soon because I do not want to drop this. And I find that when you get a new phone, I don't know how anybody deals with them when they don't have a case on them, because to me it's so slippery. I mean, it's just an accident waiting to happen, and we don't want that to happen. These things cost a lot of money. But anyway, that was my Christmas haul from Dave for this year. He certainly treated me very well, and I'm quite pleased with all of my gifts. So I thought I would share them with everybody. So anyway, I hope you liked my video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button. And also, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you'd hit the subscribe button and become a member of my YouTube family. And also, be sure to hit the notification bell and set it to all so you don't miss any of my uploads. I hope you're all doing well, that you're all healthy, and that you're happy. I hope you're all having a fantastic Christmas. And thank you for joining me today. And until next time, bye-bye. I just remembered one more thing. I did go out on Boxing Day, and I wasn't out for very long, and I really wasn't focused on buying anything in particular. I did see some things I could have bought, but I really wasn't thinking that I needed to buy anything more because I'd already gotten so many nice things. I really didn't feel like I needed to. But then I went into Winners, and this was there. And I will say that I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with it yet. I could use it next year the way I currently have it, which you will see in a moment. I normally do have a tree skirt that goes on this table, and the one I have there I like. It doesn't necessarily color-wise go as well with the rest of the things in this part of the house, but I do like the other one. But then I saw this one. It was regular $59.98 or something like that, 59 and change. And it was on sale half price for 29 and change. And I liked it, and I ended up buying it. But I could put it underneath my Coke Bear tree over there as well. I do have a fairly decent tree skirt under there already, so I really don't know. It's one of those things that I didn't technically need, but I liked it. And you'll see why I liked it when I show it to you. So let's see what it looks like. Okay, there it is. It's a Rachel Zoe, I assume is how you pronounce that, tree skirt. And look at it. It's sort of a slightly off-white maybe, and it's got the little peppermint candies that go all the way around it. And it's got little pearls in there. And I just thought it was so pretty that I thought maybe I had to buy it. But now that I've got it, I'm debating on what I'm going to do with it, because it does look pretty on this table. But my other one that's normally there, which I've just got laying over here at the moment, color-wise it doesn't go with my, and even style-wise it doesn't necessarily go with the colors of the other things in this area, but I still kind of like it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but I got to admit this one does look really pretty here. So anyway, we'll see what I do with it, but I couldn't resist it. So that was my Boxing Day purchase for 2024. This is the tree skirt that I currently have on this table, and like I say, style-wise, color-wise, doesn't necessarily go with the candy cane stripe type of a theme that I've got going everywhere else, it seems like. But I like this one. I like my reindeer and Santa. I like them. So I don't know yet what I'm going to do, unless I can figure out another way to incorporate this one in somewhere else. But I'll have to decide.
Bonus your eggs, yeah. You guys see the seal through the disposal.
Just